Hey everybody, my name is Jamie Taylor and welcome to my brand new channel where we discuss everything beauty, fashion, and life related. Today, it's all about coordinating jewelry with your outfit. The most basic ensemble can be completely transformed with the right pieces. I'm going to be sharing some fantastic tips with you on how to choose and wear the best jewelry to enhance your style and complete your look. So let's jump in. Tip number one, make sure the jewelry matches the occasion. Now, there is such a thing as the wrong type of jewelry for the occasion, so it's important to consider where you're going, what you'll be doing, and what you want your look to communicate. For example, the jewelry you wear to church would probably be different than the jewelry you'd wear out to a club. When it comes to work, it's perfectly acceptable to wear fun baubles, but if you're delivering closing arguments to a jury, you may want to skip the shimmer as it could be just a wee bit distracting. A dangly bracelet might be annoying if you're typing on the computer at work all day. You get the picture. Tip number two, busy patterns and simple jewelry go hand in hand. If you have a lot going on with your clothing, the best way to accentuate is with simple jewelry that will complete the outfit and not compete with the outfit. On the other hand, loud and ornate jewelry can muddy a busy print, no matter how great it is. Busy prints and wild jewelry can get gaudy super fast. You don't want your jewelry to overpower your outfit. So think about pairing solid bracelets, watches, and earrings with a busy pattern instead of showy accessories. Tip number three, choose jewelry that complements your skin tone. Jewelry shouldn't just go with your outfit. The best accessorizing highlights your skin tone as well. So here's a quick way to identify whether you have cool or warm skin. Take a look at the veins on the inside of your arm. If you have bluish or purple colored veins, you have a cooler skin tone. Those with cool skin tones will have pinkish or rosy red undertones, whether they have deeper or lighter skin. White gold, silver, and platinum complement this skin tone beautifully. Bright gemstones look absolutely striking when paired with cool skin tones. People with warm skin tones have veins that appear green and have golden or apricot undertones to their skin. Traditional yellow gold jewelry complements this skin tone and brings a radiance. Gemstones and the hues of the sun like orange, reds, and browns look stunning on warm skin tones. Those who have veins that are somewhat blue and somewhat green, you all are blessed with the rare neutral skin tone that will glow in whatever jewelry you wear. Tip number four, mixing cool jewelry with warm colors. There's a science behind matching up colors in fashion. Many stylists use the color wheel for inspiration. The color wheel will tell you that as warm and cool shades blend one way, they also blend in the opposite. Deep green and dark blue gemstones will pop against yellow or orange. Finding the balance between cool and warm colors is really what accessorizing is all about. So try to coordinate jewelry and outfits with the phrase opposites attract in your mind. Tip number five, white pearls and sea-colored clothes. Now, it should come as no surprise that white pearls complement the shades found in the sea. From aqua and deep blues to greens and stormy grays, the delicate pearl pairs best with these colors. Tip number six, match spring and summer outfits with cool colors. Cool and natural colors make for perfect spring and summer looks, so try gemstones like blue topaz or green peridot against soft and neutral fabrics or patterns. Turn your outfit into something inspired straight from nature by mixing naturally paired colors together. Tip number seven, less is more. Now, don't get me wrong. I love chunky jewelry as much as I love chunky chocolate chip cookies, but dainty jewelry goes with just about everything and won't clash with even the most complicated outfit, yet it never fails to make an impression. Minimalist jewelry is elevated and versatile, and it not only polishes off an outfit, but also stands the test of time. Whether it's a classic pair of gold hoops, a pearl-encrusted dainty ring, or a pendant necklace, a dainty piece of jewelry is always a good idea. And last but not least, dainty jewelry is an easy way to make it look like you're a jewelry person, even if you're not. Tip number 8, make a statement with statement pieces. One of the easiest ways to spice up a drab outfit is with statement jewelry. Whether it's a big necklace, dramatic hoop earrings, or a cuff bracelet, or a cocktail ring. Statement jewelry is the perfect way to bring life to an outfit and enhance your best features. You might think that statement pieces are only for a dressy occasion. Not so. My favorite statement piece in my collection is a gorgeous gunmetal necklace that I love to wear with a t-shirt, leather jacket, and jeans. It's edgy, but it's also super chic. And the great thing about statement jewelry is that it can be dressed up or down. Heck, you can rock tassel earrings with your bikini. Keep in mind, a statement piece will be the center of attention for your outfit, so make sure it's not tacky. For example, if it has rhinestones, be sure that the rhinestones look posh and polished. Let's take a deeper dive into statement jewelry. A few things to remember. Bold pieces need to be allowed to stand out, so try not to overcrowd your look by wearing them too close together. Generally, wear one statement piece at a time. If you want to wear more than one, keep proximity in mind. Make sure not to wear statement bracelets and statement rings together, and avoid wearing statement earrings and necklaces at the same time. Try a long necklace and a cocktail ring, or chandelier earrings and a cuff bracelet. Speaking of earrings, statement earrings will make your face the star of the show. Take into account the shape of your face and choose a pair that suits your face shape and enhances your features. Those with heart-shaped faces might want to consider drop earrings that don't taper at the bottom, and ladies with oval faces should consider studs and triangular earrings that will really highlight your cheekbones. Also, make sure that your makeup balances well with your earrings. If you're wearing a brightly colored pair, they may look fast with clean and simple makeup. Keep in mind, a little black dress is the perfect match for one or two attention-grabbing pieces, while jeans and a pure white top will make for an ideal backdrop for something big and bright and colorful. All right, everybody, question of the day. What's your favorite piece of jewelry? Are you a statement necklace person, a cocktail ring lover, or a cuff sporter? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're at it, please like this video and consider subscribing. All right, back to the program. Tip number 9, layer, layer, and layer. Layering jewelry is all the rage right now, and when done properly, it's feminine and eye-catching without being too over the top. Layer your jewelry based on size and thickness. Necklaces can be layered by wearing long jewelry pieces with shorter ones. On the other hand, bracelets can be layered by wearing thin, simple-looking bracelets together with thicker, chunkier bracelets. And make sure it doesn't look too overwhelming. Rule of thumb for layering necklaces: stick mostly to delicate chains, but don't be shy to add a chunky pendant necklace to the mix. A crystal pendant, for example, looks extra exquisite when it lays atop of chains of different lengths. When layering bracelets, stack thin, dainty bracelets and bangles if you want your wrist to look soft and elegant. If you're going for something more bold, there are plenty of stunning bracelet stacks on the market these days, and many of them incorporate gorgeous glass beads and crystals. Tip number 10, mix and match metals. Yes, you can wear gold and silver on the same day together at the same time. I promise. Mixing metals is not a faux pas. Still, some may call it breaking the rules, and I just call it knowing your fashion. Now, the first time I mixed and matched metals, I remember feeling like some type of criminal, but the more I did it, the more I realized just how acceptable and utterly trendy it really is. My personal favorite place to have a mixed metal party is on my hand with silver and gold rings. Just be sure that you have your nails done. So how exactly does one go about mixing and matching metals, you ask? Well, here are some tips. Find an anchor piece. An easy way to mix and match metals is to find a centerpiece and accessorize from it. A centerpiece is usually the eye catcher. the one piece of jewelry that stands out the most. Now, if you can start with a mixed metal piece of jewelry, then half the work is already done. Add 2 or 3 more pieces that incorporate the same metals for an intentional look. Stick with the same aesthetic. When mixing metals, opt for jewelry in the same stylistic realm to create a cohesive look. For example, if you normally wear gold bangles, swap a couple of them for similarly sized silver bangles. Tip number 11, add a pop of color. Mixing and matching jewelry can sometimes be a little bit dull and boring, especially if you wear pieces of the same color. So break up that monotony by wearing pieces that have pops of color. Never, ever, ever be afraid to blend in a colorful piece in a sea of gold or silver necklaces. It'll enhance and make your pieces look exciting and super fashionable. A very gentle reminder to clean your jewelry. Invest in a jewelry care kit, or if that's a little bit too much of a hassle for you, go to a local jeweler and have them do the work for you. If you have some inexpensive jewelry in your collection, it usually passes a point of no return. Toss it or donate it. The moment it starts to look tarnished or green, it has got to go. It's got to go. On a final note, if there is anything more cringeworthy than jewelry that starts to turn green, it's, drumroll, earrings with face makeup smudged on them. Don't do it. Just clean the back of your earrings. You would be surprised. And now for our designer spotlight. I want to take a moment and share with you my all-time favorite jewelry designer, Alexis Bittar. He has been described as one of the greatest jewelry designers of the 21st century. His stunning designs and versatility make him a standout in my book, and wearing his creations is like wearing a piece of art. And over the years, my love for Alexis Bittar has grown from I have some of his jewelry to I'm now a collector. His jewelry has been worn by everyone from Michelle Obama to Lady Gaga and has been featured in countless movies, The Hunger Games and Star Trek, just to name a few. Not only is Alexis Bittar an incredibly gifted designer, but he's also very outspoken and committed to featuring mature women, women of color, along with transgendered people in his campaigns. Here's a quote from Alexis Bittar about ageism in fashion. I want to fight the message of looking at a 20-year-old model whose images have been retouched and having all women look at that one age like this is what we all need to look like. Yes, the 20-year-old is beautiful, and so is the 28-year-old, and so is the 35-year-old, and the 48-year-old, and the 55-year-old. It's just a horrific thing to watch the world forget women 35 to 95, end quote. And that is why I wanted to feature this designer. So here we go. Alexis Bittar was born to a Syrian father and an Irish mother and grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Both parents were professors and instilled in him an appreciation for art at an early age. Bittar started selling wares in the East Village at the age of 8 years old, and in 1990, he bought his first block of lucite and figured out how to carve it into jewelry. 2 years later, he was discovered selling his jewelry on the New York City streets by Don Mello, Bergdorf Goodman's then fashion director. He quickly became known as the Lucite King, as his bold, luxurious creations feature his signature hand-carved lucite, along with semi-precious stones and other quality materials. The self-taught designer, who won the Accessories Council of Excellence Award for Rising Star in 2004 and the 2014 ACE Award for Brand of the Year, has no fashion school or formal education beyond high school. When asked about his evolving brand ethos, here's what Bittar had to say. I didn't start it with a global perspective or global mission statement. I really just started it because I love what I do and I love the craft. I love design, I love art. That's how I started, and I think the root of getting a sense of artistic awe/consumerism has been kind of at the base of everything that I attempt to do. I don't think I've succeeded all the time. We finally have a brand mantra, the art of provocation. When I grew up in New York, Henry Bendel, Artware, Takashimaya were stores that really straddled art and fashion. I believe in fusing those two. People need to be constantly inspired to consume, and more now than ever, I think. That's the world we live in." End quote. It's also easy to see the influence and inspiration that nature has in his exquisite designs. So many of his collections showcase and capture the beauty of nature. Let's talk price points. Yes, Bitar jewelry carries a designer price tag, which is not cheap. His pieces usually start in the $200 range and go upwards. While these high price points may make his jewelry inaccessible for some, I have a few suggestions. Once a year, Alexis Bitar has an online vault sale in which his pieces are 50 to 70% off. You just have to join the mailing list and you'll be alerted when the vault sale is. Second tip, you can find discounted Bitar pieces at Nordstrom Rack and Saks Off Fifth. They'll usually just have a few pieces, but it's worth a look online and in the stores. In 2016, Alexis Bitar sold his brand to Brooks Brothers. I tend to prefer the older pieces, but the newer collections are lovely as well and can be found in Bloomies, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, and Saks Fifth Avenue, as well as the Alexis Bitar boutiques that go up and down both coasts. I hope you've learned a little bit about this extraordinary designer and that it prompts you to discover others. And now that you know how to style your jewelry like a pro, the possibilities are endless. When you have a second, check out my Instagram for more ideas and examples featuring me and my collection of jewelry. Until next time, I will see you soon.